theorem root 2 is irrational. So we prove this by contradiction. So we'll assume that root 2 is rational. So for any rational number, we can find integers r and s such that s is not equal to 0 and we have root 2 is equal to r by s. So such that we have root 2 is equal to r by s. Suppose r and s have a common factor other than 1, then we can divide by the common factor so that we get root 2 is equal to a by b. So where a and b are nothing but co-prime. So when we divide by the common factor, we get root 2 value is equal to a by b, where a and b are co-prime. So from here we get b into root 2 is equal to a, and then we'll square on both sides and then we rearrange it. So squaring on both sides and rearranging, we get 2b square is equal to a square. So from here we can say that 2 divides a square, which means 2 divides a, because we have a theorem which states that let p be a prime number. If p divides a square, then p divides a, where a is a positive integer. So from that we get 2 divides a square, which follows that 2 divides a. So therefore we can write a is equal to 2c, where c is an integer. So using the above theorem, we get 2 divides a. So we can write a is equal to 2c for some integer c. So now we got a value to be 2c. So substituting, we get 2b square is equal to a square. In the place of a, we'll substitute 2c. So we'll get 4c square. So 2 and 4 will get cancelled. So we'll get b square is equal to 2c square. Now again you can see that 2 divides b square, so which means 2 divides b using the previous theorem. So therefore a and b have at least 2 as a common factor. So which is contradicting our statement that a and b have no common factors other than 1, because we have a and b are nothing but co-prime. For co-prime the only common factor is 1, but here you got 2 as the common factor for both a and b, so which contradicts. So therefore our assumption that root 2 is rational is wrong, which conclude that root 2 is irrational.